poi. Allora, vediamo se oggi funziona. Non vorrei che sia... Oh yes, Logie! What's up, Logan? How you doing? Ciao Chicca. Yesterday we had some problems. Bella Matthew, come stai? Tutto bene? Ciao Samu. Lady chats with Allora, oggi ragazzi, yo Cam, what's up? Oggi parleremo con Miguel Martinez, che è lo speaker, il leggendario speaker del Winterclash, anche lui di Amburgo. Parleremo della situazione che c'è adesso in Germania, di come ha fatto a diventare la voce del pattinaggio. E lui che adesso è un tifoso, appena passata la chicca, lui che è un tifoso da una vita, come fa ad andare avanti visto che hanno chiuso gli stadi dappertutto. I'm gonna make it this intro as well in English. We are going to talk with Miguel Martinez, who is like the voice of the world building game, I would say. He's a world famous speaker from the Winterclash. He has been like a speaker of different competitions, such as the Bercy contest back in early 2000, the FIS, of course, and other big events in rollerblading. And yeah, we're going to discuss with him about like his passion of about like soccer, how he became the voice of rollerblading, and what is going on right now in Germany and in Hamburg as well. Logan, yeah, here is everything's fine. I mean, as long as I can skate, fortunately, I'm able to skate under my garage. So yeah, I'm lucky to doing that. Most of my friends aren't. They are stuck at home. So yeah, it's a tough time right now. I see you going around with your dog. So you guys are still able to go around in San Diego, right? Grande Riva. Riva, ti mando il video adesso, E aspettiamo ancora un po' che qualcuno si colleghi. Vediamo chi c'è. E voi invece come state? Tutti quanti voi? What about you guys? How you guys are doing and what is going on right now in your cities? Oh, and big announcement here. I'm going to have next week Cameron Card here on the Blading Chat, so I'm so happy and hyped for that. Hila Cam, straight from Pennsylvania, from Woodward East. Grande Luca, tutto bene? E niente, vi racconto un po' la storia. I'm gonna tell you the story about my box. The prime minister here in Italy, about like a week ago, he said that he was going to increase the lockdown. So from you were able to go in out and have a walk with like keeping the social distance from the people. From like last Monday it was like nobody are able to go in out, and you have to stay at home. You are able to walk your dog like 5 minutes per day and stuff like that. So I ran to an abandoned construction site, and I went there to pick up like 12 pallets, drag it at home by skates. I've done like 8 times back and forth from my house to the construction site to bring in those pallets. And yeah, I was lucky enough to build my little practice box within my practice rail. So yeah. 2 more minutes and then we are starting the conversation. If you guys have any question to Miguel, just please write down here. Matteo, what's up, my man? How you doing? I was saying, if you guys have any question what's up, Connor? How you doing? I'm gonna say hi to all of you guys. I've learned it yesterday. I'm sorry, I'm like new on this kind of stuff. Broke up a little bit right there. Yeah, definitely three materials. All right, then I think it's time to start. Let's send. I'm happy and excited. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What up, Jason? How you doing?
Oh, yes. I can hear you, but I can't see you. Fine. What about you? All good?
Yes, I'm really good. It's never been better. No, it's fucked up, but it's okay. I'm healthy. I have a flat. I have a fridge with food in it, and that's the most important, right? How you doing?
Fine, fine.
Are
I
you
just
listening
went
to
back
me?
from a little skate. I was, yeah. I'm just losing you a little bit every now and then. But like, I think right now it's worked pretty well. What about you? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes. I hope it was good. If it doesn't
Okay,
work, it's
perfect.
my connection because I have a shitty connection here at home. Sorry for that.
No, no. Right now it works fluently. No, no, it
Cool.
works
Cool.
fluently. So awesome. No, no, I was saying like I'm okay, honestly. I mean, I'm able just because I'm living outside the city, I'm able to have like little walks outside my house and a little skate under my garage. So yeah, I'm lucky enough to say that I'm able to do those kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm
Can't
happy.
wait. Can't wait to see your Corona edit on the box.
Exactly, locking down Corona edit.
Yeah. Yeah. You know who
So
I met
like
this morning?
who?
I met Carsten this morning. He passed by
No
and we
way.
went for a walk. Like in Germany, they had a quite good idea. It's not forbidden to go out, but you can only go in group of two people. So we went. He moved to
Okay,
the area a couple of weeks ago after the clash talk
I just lost you a
this
little bit.
morning. Yeah.
Ah, okay, okay, okay. So
It's fucked up.
you guys are able
Am I
to
back?
walk like in two persons, in two persons. Yeah,
Yeah, two
you
person.
are.
You can go with bigger groups if it's your family, if it's the people you live with,
Mm-hmm.
and if not, it's only two person, you and one friend. So it's okay to go outside,
Ah, okay.
but they want to check it every week, and then every week they will think about changing. Yeah, we will see it. Yeah, today it was a lot of people outside, so I don't know if
Oh,
we're gonna
really?
have new restrictions. I hope it stays like this, so it's okay.
Yeah, perfect. But yeah, so it's I wouldn't say it was almost the same thing that we had, but like yeah, kind of. But like we haven't like really listened to that because we take it as an advantage, and we were like, okay, if the government says that we are able to walk out, everybody went out in the streets, so that is why all the thing happened. I lost you
But
a
I
little
think
bit.
like if they would have said here that you cannot go outside, the people will have gone crazy. So that's I think it was a good move to do it this way, and it kind of works
Hmm.
yet. Yeah.
Yeah, but I was watching yesterday on the telly that like you guys have like a bunch of infected people, but not a lot of death, right? And like the scientists are like
Yeah.
trying to guess why and like how did it happen? Because in Spain and here in Italy, this thing like really messed up the whole like healthy system. But like luckily in Germany, it isn't like that, right?
Yeah. So the virologs are saying that it is because they started to test very soon, and they don't test everybody. They don't have tests for everybody. But
Hmm.
if you are infected, you have to stay at home, and someone will come and make a test, And they pretend it is because they started to test very early and they are well prepared.
Okay.
That's one of the richest countries in Europe, or maybe the richest country in Europe. So they have,
Yeah.
sadly, they have better material than in Spain or Italy, and that's why they can take care of the people maybe better than in other countries, which is horrible, but it is what it is.
But like, let me just ask you one thing, because I always have been guessing, where are you from originally? Because I know that like you are able to speak Spanish, French, German, Portuguese, I would say, and also Italian, right?
Oh,
Or even more languages, don't you?
yes. Yeah. It's complicated. I was born in the French part of Switzerland, in Lausanne, where rollerblade was born in Europe. So my parents are
What?
Spanish from northern Spain. So I speak French and Spanish. I moved to Spain, to Catalonia, so I speak also Catalan. And if you Spanish in the French part of Switzerland, you learn Italian. So parlo italiano anche. And then I had to learn German because I moved to Germany, and I had to learn English because I speak with a lot of people in English. So I learned everything. Like I did not really improve a lot. It just came to me. I guess I'm just a lucky guy for languages. And I even
Man,
yeah. That's why I speak Galician too, and I understand Portuguese, and I speak it very bad. So I'm a lucky guy for languages. It's everything I can do is speak. Are you still there?
awesome. You're like the Google translator in the flesh.
Kind of, yes. Yeah, but I think Google Translate is better than me, but
Awesome, awesome.
yeah, kind of. And the funny thing is, I speak a lot of languages, but all broken. Like even French, I was very good as a child writing French. I lost everything. So I speak everything, but broken. Like I cannot talk like bureaucratic German or English or French. It's like
Hey,
a street language for me only, but it's enough.
which is like exactly, which is like the main thing, because you could be like the best like in school to writing down a language or like to understanding while you're reading it, but then like if you're not able to communicate to the person who's speaking that language, it doesn't really make any sense to you to be like the best in school or the best one on the tests, but if like you're not able to bring it to the street, right?
Yes, yeah, exactly. But it's also like if you speak no language perfect, it's kind of difficult to have a job life because it's never perfect, and the Germans they want it to be perfect.
Ah, those Germans. But
Yeah.
listen, I need to tell you something, because the very first, like when I was a kid, I was like 14 probably. It was like 2000 or something like that. The very first aggressive inline thing that I've seen on TV was like the Bercy contest in 2000 on Eurosport, and like all of a sudden, like 2 or 3 years ago or something like that, I think Mirek posted on YouTube the Dusty Latimer run, and I recognized your voice, and I was like, no way. Was it like the voice of the speaker, Miguel? And I think I probably asked it to you about it, and like it's pretty cool because like your voice was like one of the very first thing that I've ever heard in rollerblading because of that Eurosport thing and the Bercy contest. And man, it's incredible. So you've been there since that time, right? Or even longer?
I think yeah, a bit longer. I think my first events would have been 96. Like I did 20
Whoa.
years of emceeing. I did 20 years of emceeing a couple of years ago at the Xmas Jam here in Hamburg. It was my 20th year.
Wow.
So I think yeah, I'm being emceeing rollerblade contest since yeah, more or less 1996, which is
Oh
crazy.
my goodness. Man, but
Yeah.
like this is not your job, your full job, right? You're doing something else as a
There's no money in rollerblade. You cannot do your job out of it.
true, makes sense.
Yeah. No, I always have different jobs, like freestyling between jobs at the same times. Most of the jobs are in the event area, which is kind of
Hmm.
fucked up right now because I don't have income. and I
Yeah,
don't know
sure.
how it would work. It's fucked up. Like my main job is this. I do beverages. We are a collective. We do a cola, lemonades, and some more beverages. But we
Wow.
sell it only into bars, and all the bars are closed right now. So we also don't have customers. So it's complicated.
Scheiße.
And yeah, we will see how long it takes and how it goes. And I don't know what will happen.
I do have a skateboarder friend of mine who lives in Shanghai, and he's been married, like he married with a Chinese girl, and he just told me that, like, in probably 2 weeks or like maximum 20 days, they're going to back to the normal schedule in China. So I would like I really would love to see it here, like going back to the normal schedule at least like early July or something like that, because it's really getting stuck by all of us.
I
Like
would.
this thing really stopped like everybody's job.
Everything is stopped. But and I would love it to go back to a normal life. But do you really think it's gonna work? Like I think we have to take care. Like
Mm,
in May, it should
yeah,
be fees in
yeah.
Montpellier, which is 600,000 people. Do you really think you can have an event in 2 months with
No,
600,000 people? So I think I don't know yet, but
no.
I think they're gonna replace it to sometime later, and I hope it's gonna work. But like I don't think we're gonna have a summer full of events. That's gonna
No,
be
so am I. No,
a
no, no.
sketchy one. So it's a catastrophe right now
So am
for
I.
everybody working in the event industry. Again,
No, no, no. I do really think, like as you were saying, like it's impossible that like in 2 months everything is going to back to the normal schedule. At least, like, something new could something else could, like, you know what I mean, getting started.
yeah, totally. So we have to be very careful how we take it, and very important for me. I don't want it to go back to normal because this happened. What happened right now? It happened because a lot of things were going wrong in the economy, and we have to change. Yeah, you cannot have bosses doing nothing and not being afraid of how to pay their rent, and having people working extra hours in hospital earning nothing. So we have to change a couple of things in the society, I think, if we want this world to keep going on, because the last 50 years it went completely mad. Like the people doing the wrong jobs are earning most of the money, and the people doing good jobs, necessary jobs, are treated like shit. And
Hmm.
right now in Germany, like the real estate industry, they just want the money. They want you to pay rent. And why the fuck should we pay rent if everybody's going broke right now?
Exactly.
At least I want to pay something, but you like your basic cost, but I don't want you to make the fucked up profit you have been doing the last years. I don't want to give you that much money, and no one is really asking them. So I think we're gonna have to talk about some of the things that went wrong the last years. You know, a virus, it's a natural reflex of the planet to protect himself from his enemies. And the worst enemy of the planet is mankind. So that's why we have this shit right now, because we have been treating the planet badly since 15 years. And last year they started to listen to Greta Thunberg. But since 15 years, every specialist has been saying, hey, we're doing it wrong. We have to change the way we do the things, and nothing happens. And now we have this massive shit. And it's really important we don't go back to normal. We should question some of the things we've done wrong the last years.
And that is what I'm scared of. Like, I'm really scared of, like, right now, you've seen all of those pictures from the satellite up to China, where like the skies are like super, like the sky is super clear. They never seen like the blue sky on that condition, because of like the no pollution, because they've stopped all the construction site, all the warehouse and stuff like that. And I'm afraid that, like, right after, when everything will be like, I wouldn't say normal, going back to the normal schedule, but like it's going to be like a little better and stuff like that, I am afraid like the those places, the industry in China are going to increase like 3, 4 times more their production sites, because they lose a lot of money and they need to recover of the gap within those 2 months. So I'm really afraid of this type of thing. Do you think that they are going to really rethink about the process of the industry processes that they are making it before that kind of stuff, or they're going to increase it?
We have to force them. Everybody, the people, we have to force them to rethink it, because it's our planet. It's not the planet of the companies. It's the planet of the people. So we have to force it. I don't know how. I don't know how we're gonna do it. I think it's quite difficult because they have the police, the army, the power. They have everything. But we have to change the way things have been run down. And
I totally agree with you.
The capitalist system, they are making so much money. They don't want it to stop. Like in Italy right now, so many people have been dying because after the crisis of 2008, Europe told you to spare money. So you had to spare money from the hospitals. The same in Spain. So that's one of the problems you had because of the economical crisis 2008. And we have to change this. Like, we have to do this world better for the planet and better for the people, not just for the 1%. Like, imagine the thing. Look, you heard of Germany people about toilet paper. You heard this fucked up thing, like people collecting toilet paper.
It doesn't really make any sense.
They are pissed. Yeah, but they are really pissed because 10% of the people have 90% of the toilet paper, and that makes them really pissed. But they've never been pissed that 10% of the people have 90% of the money in the world, and that doesn't bother them. So we have to change this. I don't know how, but we should change the way we have been doing business the last years. We have to make better for everybody. And there's ways. Rich people have enough money. There's ways. We have to get the money. Why companies like Facebook or Instagram, we are using Instagram right now, they are not paying taxes in Europe. They're paying a shit. So we have to force them to invest. And if you don't, then get the fuck out. We're going to have another app. We have to change the things. Like, yeah, we will see.
Just like Carsten said, Miguel for president.
In Hamburg.
Yeah, I'm voting for that.
In Hamburg, you never had 1 week of blue sky in March. It's not possible. It always rains in Hamburg, and right now we have since 1 week it's blue sky. It's crazy. But Vince Isaac posted yesterday from Marseille, it was snowing. So planet is fucked up.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. The world is like going upside down. It's like totally like under like no control all over the world. And like going back to the blading, like how did you get involved into the blading? Like, were you skating like before being like the voice of the rollerblading game, or?
I did blade. I worked 1993 in Spain.
Exactly.
I think it was the first Spanish rental for inline skates. Renting Roses skates. So my first pair of skates was Roses Barcelona, and it was 1993. And my brother did organize 94, the first Lausanne contest, and I went 95 to Lausanne, and I did MC some shows there in Lausanne, and so we had small shows in the supermarkets before the Lausanne contest, and I was the MC of that. And then 96, I moved to Germany, and I went to the Xmas Jam, and the MC was shitty, and I just took the mic. And after that, they took me to the ISPO, and I started emceeing the German championships, and I went to Bercy, to Lausanne, and I started to Palavas, to the first fees, no, the second fees. Like, I missed 2 of the 21 or 22 fees.
Damn.
So I started emceeing everything because I knew some of the tricks, and I knew some of the people, and I could speak almost all languages. So that's why I was traveling around Europe and emceeing rollerblade events, and it's been like I can't count how many events I've did, but it's been a lot.
Damn.
Yeah, and I'm really happy to have been part of it, because it's some of the best memories in my life. I've met fantastic people, and I have something very special. Only the oldies can pretend. I've seen the people grow. I've seen kids when they were 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, and now they are 25. They have families. They have companies. They went to jail. They went to whatever. I've been there all around their life, and that's an amazing.
No, that's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. That's true. Just like we were talking the other day with Martin, and Martin was one of those kids back in the day that you have
Yeah,
seen
it is.
grown, like
It's
from like literally like a kid until like a pro. So yeah, you've seen like career of people and lifetime spans.
exactly. That's a fantastic present I got from life, to be a part of their life, to see them every year, see the kids grow, and see how. But in the rollerblade scene, we don't have too many assholes. Most people, and I like how they behave. So it's a good feeling.
I just lost you a little bit. I just lost you a little bit here, boss.
It's difficult. Are we back? Fuck. Are we back? Yes. No.
Kind
Jason.
of, kind of. I'm here.
Okay, we're
Can
back.
you see me?
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I
Yeah.
can
Again,
see
I'm
you,
sorry.
and
You
I
you
can listen to you.
So am I. So am I. Perfect. So you're like, just because it was like a very like intense thing and like deep thing. What you were saying was right. Like you've seen people like literally growing, just like Martin Danning or Dominic Bruce or like who knows like how
Or
many
Dominic
people.
Wagner.
Oh,
The
Dominic.
first
Oh,
time,
really?
I came
Uh,
to, he will hate me for telling that, but the first time I came to the first time I saw Dominic Wagner, he was like 8 years old, 9 years old. He came
no
From
way.
Bremen to Hamburg with his sister to skate in the skate park. And I remember one time he came to me. I was Miguel from Lausanne. I was kind of the dude from the roller contest in Lausanne. So he came to me, "Hey Miguel, I learned my 360." That Dominic came to me to tell me that. And then 20 years later, he won the fucking Winterclash. And I've been there. I saw him all his life. And
Winterclash,
I
yes,
totally
sir.
love that.
Man, man, it's amazing. And like within like your crazy career, like have you ever like I know this is might be like a dumb question, but like do you have like which is or like there was like a favorite ever like uh event first of all, and then like blazer that you ever seen like during through your career?
So many. So yeah, the Lausanne things, it was totally crazy. It was rootstock of rollerblading. I really loved it, but all the fees I have been doing, and I think fees was maybe the first sport event to have a Facebook live stream. That was, we invented that because it rained so much that we had to do something, and we started telling bullshit on the live stream, and it's been so many things. I had so many chances. Like in the year 2001, a German TV channel came to me, and I started emceeing a TV show. Only 1 year after that, we went broke. But I went with this TV show to the IMYTA San Diego in 2001, and I've seen
Yeah, I
so many
remember
things.
seeing you
Yeah,
in the video.
Bercy was amazing. Bercy was amazing, like to be in the middle of this event and with 10,000 kids shouting around you. It was crazy. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of things.
Then
But I
like
cannot tell
Bercy
you
contest
what the
was
best one. Yeah,
yeah,
I cannot tell you
I was
the
supposing
my
that
favorite one. There's been so many.
it's
Some shitty
impossible.
ones, some good
Yeah,
ones,
exactly.
everything. Yeah.
It's impossible. It's truly impossible. But like besides the blading community, you're super active into the soccer community, right? You're like a strong football fan, don't you?
Yes, I am. But I'm active, and I'm active around the people of my football team. Like a fan, I'm a fan of the FC St Pauli, which is a second league team in Hamburg. It's the only
Oh,
team
really?
that that I think it's the only professional team in Germany that never won anything. Like every time we went up to the first league, it was as a second one, never at the first one. And but this year we won two times the derby,
Oh,
two
perfect.
times,
Oh,
which is unbelievable. Um, but it's a quite important team because it's the first anti-fascist football team in Germany, or it was the first
ah,
anti-fascist football team in Germany that dropped the Nazis out of the football stadiums in the 80s, and that's the base of what the football team or the sports team is doing this year. It's like for a lot of people around the world, it's a symbol of anti-fascism. Like in the statutes of the football team, it's no place for homophobia, for racism, for sexism, or for fascism. And that I think it should be everywhere the same, but it is at our football team or our sports team, and it's a good thing to have. And it's quite political, and it's political in a very good way. But the football is shitty. But it's nice to hang out in the stands with the friends, and I love it. I love it. Yeah, it's fun.
I mean,
Yeah,
I do really
and they are
believe that, like,
solidary with your
especially,
neighbors from Bergamo.
really,
They have they have the ultras of St Pauli published something about because they are friends with some of the left wing ultras in Bergamo, and they published a text 2 years ago to be solidary because Bergamo is a fucked up city right now, like all of Lombardia.
yeah, yeah. Lombardia, of course, but like especially Bergamo and Brescia, it's like a proper like a war zone.
It's horrible, everything.
But
I
like
like the images when I saw this shit with the trucks. It's like
with the trucks and the
horrible.
coffins, yeah,
Ah, yeah,
yeah, crazy.
yeah,
But like
horrible.
going back to the soccer thing, I do really think that like the majority of the soccer like fans here in Italy should take like you guys as an example because here in Italy the racism, the homophobic thing, in into the soccer game it's fucked up. I mean, we
Yeah,
all the time after the after for example when Lazio soccer team is playing or when the Verona Hellas they're playing, they're all the time people saying like the news are saying they boo the black guy, they like act like a monkey when Balotelli was having the ball, or they were
yeah.
like singing
This,
fascism song and stuff, but like nobody really act to doing something, like the football owners, they're like, okay, whatever, just give us the ticket, it will be like 20,000 euro ticket, but it's fine for us. When it to me like the referee should stop the game right there in the middle, like whenever it's going on, if like he heard something about like fascism or like Nazis or like homophobic thing and stuff like that, they should stop the game right away, and then like the ultras of the team who are doing those kind of stuff should like be get out from the stadium, or like the team should like lose for 3-0 like in a second, you know what I mean?
yeah, totally. But this shit also happens in Germany. Like it's only only at St Pauli, and even at St Pauli we have some assholes. They will not talk shit in the stands because they will be beaten out. But you have some assholes also there. And you had also the president of Schalke was talking racist shit last year, and nothing really happened. He just had a break of 2 months. Yeah, he said stupid things about refugees. And he just had a break, self-imposed break of 2 months, and then he came back and business as usual. So it also happens here. For me, it's easy to say that because our team is doing this since more than 20 years. So it's in ourselves, but it's not everybody the same. In almost every football team in Germany, you have some good people. But in too many stadiums in Germany, you have a lot of assholes. And we have to get rid of them, and not only in the stadiums, in the society. Like, anti-fascism should be a base of the society. In Germany, more than anywhere else, because of the shit Germany did a couple of years ago. So it should be a base everywhere. And in football, I don't expect it from the bosses, from the owners to do it. It's the people to do that. But in Italy, it's been quite difficult because you cannot go in the stadiums. You have to be registered. So culture is complicated in Italy right now if you're a tifoso. It's easier in Germany. Like, I don't pay more than 10 euros to get in the stadium. Like, I have the best stadium in the world. And I pay only 10 euros per ticket. I'm a member. And it's cheaper, and it belongs in some of the football stadiums, it belongs to the fans. I'm a member of the football team, and I can take the decisions. I can vote the people that take the decisions. So it's better to have a club that behaves properly. It's better this way. If you have like some rich assholes that invest money to take a profit out of it, then you will have shit coming out. Maybe the football is going to be better, but your impact on the society is not going to be very good because you only care about the TV images you are selling.
Exactly.
And for us, it's more a responsibility in the area we are, or the responsibility in the society, what the football team is doing. And yeah, it's complicated.
Which is awesome because it's like, no, it's pretty cool. But right now, isn't like the soccer league in Germany has been stopped as well?
Yeah, it sucks, but
okay, so
right now, really, I don't really care. It's gone. This year is gone. Maybe we will play after the summer or something. I don't really care. Like, what's happening in us is so much bigger than football. You know, it's about people's lives. And I miss it. I miss football. This year we were even playing quite good. As I said, did I say before that we won 2 times the derby this year?
Yeah, of course.
So this year was quite okay. It was quite okay, but and we have nice players, nice young players, and it's fucked up. And I hope the football team is gonna survive it because they are losing a lot of money too. I don't know what's going to happen, but that's the last of the problems right now. We have much more important things to fight than football and TV rights and when is the European Championships going to take place. I don't fucking care about that.
There's some guy who's saying,
are you still here?
FC St Pauli does not. Yeah, I am. What about you? Can you hear me?
I hear you very bad. I don't know what you say, but it's gonna be in 2 seconds. It's gonna be good again. Now.
Yeah, we just have to combine the thing.
I'm sorry for that. If it's too shitty, we can record it again tomorrow, and I'm gonna go to a place with a better internet.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's totally fine. No problem. And thank you for your time again.
Hey, thank you for inviting me. I really enjoy what you are doing. I've listened to everyone, but not Martin Dunning. I forgot to watch the Martin one. Sorry, I'm gonna watch it again. But I enjoy it. Yesterday was super interesting because Josh was in fucking Wuhan, so it was super interesting what he was saying there. And I think like you have all the context in the world, and it's really nice that you speak to people from everywhere and tell you what they do. You should get a Spanish one because it's
Yeah,
fucked up
I
in
do.
Spain.
Yeah, I do have like Mary Munoz on Sunday.
Cool, yeah, nice. Sunday, cool, very cool. Hola, Mary.
So she is going to be the very first lady, and like of course we are going to talk about what is going on in Barcelona and what is going on in Spain in general, because it looks at it's going to be like probably even worse than Italy. Even if like today the news said like the USA are going to be the main spot of this epidemic thing from the COVID-19. So yeah.
Yeah, the US is
Can you hear me, Miguel?
going to be really shitty right now. Like the numbers they announced. Yeah, I'm here. You're listening to me?
Yeah, I do am.
You know what? I'm gonna try to go in the kitchen. Then I'm closer. I'm closer to the server, to the router, and maybe it works better. I'm gonna try to go to the kitchen, okay? And maybe it works better. I
Yeah,
hope
sure.
it works better. Okay? I'm here right now. Hola. Ich muss von hier aus streamen, weil das Internet ist auch zu schlecht.
Okay.
Sorry if we bother you guys.
No, I think it's okay. They're gonna beat me later, but it's okay.
Yes, before.
I hope it works better here, isn't it?
Yeah, it does. It does. It works fluently.
Yes. Cool.
So
what were we talking about?
Like, which type of national team are you standing for? Because of all of those influence that you have, Spain, Switzerland, France, and Germany. Which type of?
I used to be for Spain, but
Okay.
I don't really care. I'm for no team at all. I don't like nations. Like I like it to have a lot of people from all around the world coming to the Winterclash. But nations is based for racism. Like we are better than the rest just because you were born in a piece of earth and there's a frontier in between. You are not better than someone else. So I'm really not into it, and it bothers me so much to see all the German flags every summer. So I'm really happy the European Championship are not gonna take place this year because it's gonna be no flags flying around. So I really like it. It became too much nationalism, and there's a strong relation between the German championships 2006 in Germany, the World Cup 2006 in Germany, and the growing of nationalism in Germany. There's a strong relation that has been proven between that, because Germany was a nice country, and then the fascists started talking bullshit. So it turned me off. I don't like it anymore. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It
Like
is what it is.
I don't really get it. I don't really get it. How is it possible that in 2020 there are still people who believes in those type of things? You know what I mean? I do have friends who are like really into the right party here in Italy, like with Salvini and all these kind of people.
You know people that vote for Salvini?
I do him, and they're really saying no. What he's saying is right. Those immigrants are coming here and they are stealing our job. And I'm like, dude, you're talking to a guy who's born like from a Filipino mother and from a father coming from the south of Italy, coming to Milano to look out for a job. So like I'm 100% fully immigrant. And like, how are you able to think of those kind of stuff?
Yeah, exactly.
And that's pretty crazy. I don't really get how.
You know what happens right now in Germany? It's really funny. Like since they closed the borders, right now the season for asparagus and strawberries is coming, and they don't have people to collect the asparagus and the strawberries, because every year it was a lot of people from Eastern Europe, Polish people, Bulgarian people that were working collecting those fruits and vegetables, and they are not here anymore because they closed the borders because of Corona. And like politicians like maybe the children that don't go to school should do that, or maybe we have to take the refugees. Or get the fuck up, and if you want them, then take it yourself. Take you
Exactly.
yourself. So you know, you need them. They are part of the society as we are, and we need everybody together. And yeah, like in Germany too, you have a fascist party in the German parliament, the first one since the Second World War. You have fascists in Spain in the parliaments. You have fucking Salvini in Italy,
In Italy.
and everywhere. And you have idiots like Trump and Johnson in the States and UK. So you have bastards everywhere, but we have to get rid of them. I don't know how, but we will try on.
Yeah, exactly. We do have to do that, and it's like
Yeah,
I wouldn't say it's like my mission because I'm not really into the political game here in Italy. As long as like I'm telling to the people, like please don't think about it. Don't go to vote for Salvini or for the right wing party because it doesn't really make any sense right now as the world that we know it. And then it's pretty intense and it's pretty crazy, and I'm really like how can I say impressed
I'm losing you.
by those kind of stuff, and I'm really shocked about. Can you hear me?
I'm trying to reflect, and we don't suffer because the people from a war area or from a poor area come to this country. We will not suffer. The more people, the more fun we can have if we want. Like, I don't really accept it.
Exactly.
It's like, you know what? It's like
that's what I'm
wars.
saying.
It's like wars in skate parks. It's like wars in skate parks. It's totally stupid to fight against BMXers, skateboarders, scooter riders. It's all of us together. And if we are a lot, we're going to have a pressure into the politics to get better skate parks. But if we start to sissified against each other's sports, then it will not work. So that's why, for me, the hate of other sports is nothing else than racism. Like, really, you don't like someone because the tool he is using to ride? You seriously? Fuck off.
No, it is. You got the point. Like this year, like earlier this year, in this museum called La Triennale here in Milan, skateboarders built up like a bowl. It didn't allow nobody to get there besides skateboarders. And like to me, it gets me like to the point that I was like posting on Instagram and like then like sending emails to the owner of Triennale and stuff like that. That was like, dude, guys, this is like a proper racism because of course it's not you, guy from Triennale, from the museum, who made those rules, but who made it are like skateboarders. And let me tell you this, those skateboarders, it's bad to say, but in a way it's the truth, are like the kind of a racist, kind of a racist people to doing those kind of stuff because like they're really like closing the doors to everybody. And like I would get it if it was on like some other like warehouse like in another part of the city, but just because they've done this bowl into like a museum, which is like for me the example of integrity and like sharing something all together, it makes me like get the point to went outside and telling, hey, you guys are like doing this thing completely wrong and you guys are like supporting racist people.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's I don't accept this. Like I don't discuss about it. It's not, it's a perception of the society so wrong that I don't discuss with these people. It's too stupid. In the surf world, they have these locals only. Like it's so old world to think locals only. It's so fucking stupid. Only us because we are from here. You were just born here. The waves do not belong to you. Get the fuck out.
Exactly.
I don't like that. Exactly. I don't need that, and I think it's wrong for the society. You are setting wrong examples. Look at what happened to Michel Prado. How fucked up that was.
Yeah.
Works like you're trying to take someone's life because of one on a piece of iron. Really, it's yeah, it's crazy. I don't accept it. I've met
Totally
assholes
true.
in every sport, and I've met nice people in every sport. It has nothing to do with the tool you use. It's stupid.
Yeah, yeah, true. Totally agree with you. All right,
I'm
boss.
happy
It's
you
already
agree.
45 minutes, so it's been like a long.
Cool.
It has no. I do like. I do really have like a lot of good skateboarder friends, good biker friends, good
Sure.
scooter friends in the skate park where I'm skating most of the time. Like whenever like if skateboarders, biker, scooter riders are coming and they're skating the structure that we have built, I'm happy because like we are sharing the like a place all together, and like it could be like an example for them to show in love for the next skate park that they are going to, you know.
Yeah, totally. Altogether, it's
And
more fun. It's like the Winterclash. It will be nothing. It will not be the same if we did not have all these people from all around the world coming. So all of us together,
true.
it's cooler, it's better, it's more beautiful, and it's all of us together. One world, one love.
Exactly. So Miguel, with that being said, because I would say that, like it's a pretty good sentence. I really do like to thank you for your time, and it has been like a pleasure. Again, the voice of world having like the voice of world baby here talking with me, and yeah, I'm looking forward to see you soon around the Germany or like at the Winterclash next year, and yeah. I hope like everything is going to back at normal schedule as soon as possible.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope also that it gets better. Thank you for having me. I hope I wasn't too political. I'm the old man that has to talk about
No,
this
no,
shit.
I love it.
Uh,
No, no, I
cool.
love it. I
Thank
love it.
you.
I love
Hey,
it.
Miguel! Tocayo is there. Miguel Camina. uh,
I do
so,
have Miguel as well
for
next week.
having me
So yeah,
next week too. Nice. You know, there's a if someone's got the same name than you have, you call him a Tocayo. So Miguel is my Tocayo.
really awesome.
Yes, yes, Miguel is my tocayo. So thank you very much, and keep on doing your blade chats every day with someone else. It's quite interesting and entertaining, and I love it. Thank you very much for doing that and for having me.
No, thank you so much. And once again, peace out. Take care and stay safe. Okay.
Cool. Bye bye.
Choose. Bye bye.
Bye. Cheers. Bye.